Harry, this is Booster Gold, Days of Future's End. And I think I kind of like the story here, but this issue has two things I hate, which will probably be the main thing I focus on in this video. First, it has a lenticular cover. Lenticular covers are shit. They didn't work. They have never worked. Actually, I thought I'd have to talk about them at length, but I think saying that they don't work is all I need to do. The idea is that you have two images, and if you move it about, you can see the two images. But you can never really see either. You're always stuck with a middle point between the two. They also feel, the cover itself, the physical feel of it, is horrible. I hate this feeling. It is very durable, but it doesn't feel nice. And as I have discovered in a few failed takes of this video, they also make it a nightmare to keep a comic book open on video. The other thing is that this is a jam issue. A jam issue is when instead of a single art team, every scene or sequence is handled by someone else. It is a practice that I would say the person who enjoys it the most is the book's writer. It is a bit of an ego trip and indulgence. And as someone who likes consistency in my comics, I am not into this idea at all of the art changing style every few pages. But before recording this video, I tried to think about jam issues, and what I realised is that the chief proponent of them by a landslide is Michael Bryan Benson. Every 10 issues on Avengers, he would have another fucking jam issue. It was to disguise his lazy, almost non-present writing, throw a different artist at every page so that people didn't notice there's as little scripting going on as possible. With him, it was definitely an indulgent power trip, because it meant that he would get to work with big names and legends and retired artists who cannot do a full issue. And he did them so much. Really, every 10 issues of Avengers it was. Well, it's not a surprise I fucking hate jam issues. This one at least has a good comic underneath it all. Here are the Imperial Guard, the League of a Superman. And our basic idea here is, I think, New 52 Booster Gold meeting pre-New 52 Booster Gold. He travels through time a bunch, and so he goes to different time periods and timelines, and they are usually drawn by other artists. This is Frenz here. I would love to say that it was organised well, and the result is that the art changes are strictly confined to the different timelines, which would actually work. But there is an ongoing scene that has a different artist each time you see it. And there are some changes mid-scenes too. This issue, as well as the Convergences Booster Gold tie-in, which I also have, they act as the bookend and the ending to Stan Jurgensen's run on Booster Gold. He took over after John Jeffries, but I have never read his run. I want to, but it's always one of them books that I want, but not enough to buy it. I have also read the finale with this and Convergences, which makes reading the full run seem slightly unnecessary. I kinda know how it ends. I know where it goes. There's not really any big twists or shocking deaths to catch us out, because I know that Booster Gold and his sister here and Ripley the Time Bandit, they are all fine. And our Booster Gold is Ripley the Time Bandit's dad. And I've got all this closure in this and the Convergences series. But between all my complaints about the cover and the art, this is good writing, and the majority of the artwork is great. I just didn't like jumping between styles. I think this artist, Brett Wilkes Booth, he does a bit of Stan Jurgensen's run on Booster Gold before this. But the main artist for that run on Booster Gold is this one. It is Stan Jurgensen himself. And I cannot believe I'm already at the end of this issue, but both the Booster Golds are being tortured to try and extract information from them about time travel. And then when his sister is threatened, the new 52 Booster Gold breaks. He is inexperienced and so surrenders knowledge about the time stream to Ryanak. At least I think that is what happens. I'm not up on my Days of Future's End or my Convergences, and this story continues straight into that crossover. If anyone wants to enlighten me, or even just recommend that I get that run on Booster Gold, feel free to. I will not scoff at it. I do want to read it. It just is one of them books that always fits into the bracket or the umbrella of low priority. I don't know if I can recommend an issue with two enormous pet peeves of mine. The script, the individual art itself, it's good, but I can't really say I enjoyed it because of the shifting art duties or the cover gimmick that makes the comic feel like I'm holding a pair of swimming trunks. I think I'll give it a 7 thumbs up.